Hello guys, and welcome to episode 114 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Von Carsteins on very hard difficulty. Today we are going to be moving on from taking Hexawatl from the Dark Elves. I want to secure as much of this province as possible, so I'll likely be heading towards the Fallen Gates, but not after we take Port Riva in order to finish the province of the northern jungles of Pahu-Alaxa. We have turned off the tax here just to make sure that we don't cause another rebellion anytime soon. Where that number was different last time I looked. It's gone down from -7 to -4, which is a good thing. I mean, it's just weird that it's different. We do have 37,000 to spend. Let's just upgrade Hell Pit so it stops telling us to go there. We can finally do that. We finally have the spare cash to make it so it's not the first settlement that it zooms to when I click on settlement upgrades. Is there anything I can get here? We can get a dark iron pit, so we'll do that. And we can also get the brimstone cutter's workshop. Good. I'm going to upgrade both of these, or all of these, so they give us that little bit extra income. It is asking me to upgrade this from an accursed city to the Dark Castle, but that does cost a lot for what it gives us. So I guess we're going back to clicking through manually. Let's upgrade Whitefire Tor, we'll get Tor Finnu some walls. Now Blood River Valley, Barag Dawa's bag is finally upgraded. Get the gibbet in there. And a borderlay. We still have an empty slot we can fill. I guess we should probably put a Balefire Brazier in there. Even though it's already 91%. Mostly because of the other sort of Balefire Braziers, or witch houses I guess, in adjacent provinces. But that's all our cash spent, so let's move on to the next turn. We know about that rebellion, so we're all good. Oh, please don't. Stupid wood elves. Their homeland is well fortified. It's going to be very, very difficult to attack the Wood Elves when we have to. Because the actual settlements themselves, if they have the defensive buffs, are like seriously hard nuts to crack on their own. But if they have armies settled in them, then it's going to be doubly hard. And the only benefit is that they don't have walls, but I would say that's actually a disadvantage for us. I'm not happy about that movement from Wulfric there, because my armies are very depleted. No way! Malekith has managed to get to the Shrine of Cain. Are you kidding me? Wow, Hellebrand's army there is pretty trash. Oh no. If Malekith gets his hands on the Sword of Cain again, I am not going to be a happy bunny. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Oh. At least it has walls, I think. So it's not as simple as them just taking it. Which may give me just enough time. Who knows? Assault garrison success. Where was that rebellion? The Broken Lands.
Vlad von Carstein.
Oh, did a rebellion not end up in there? I thought that was supposed to happen last turn. Oh well. The Blacklight Tower is under our command. We've put that down to -98. And what we're going to do is get another Balefire Brazier. Gonna upgrade slavers. Actually, let's upgrade Blacklight Tower first. Like, I don't know how Malekith bypassed us. Maybe he just walked through all of this land. It's just so rough. Millen's the only one that we can send in that direction. So we're gonna have to.
This better be important. Yes.
Let's go into Bleak Cold Fortress. We'll start building up the walls there. Gonna upgrade the walls at Arnheim, just so that that's good to go. And I guess, well, with Port Reaver destroyed, I'm kind of feeling like I should just go and get the Fallen Gates. What's the garrison like? It's actually not too bad. Let's go colonize Port Reaver. That's what I'm gonna do. And that will allow me to get the commandment in the northern jungles of Pahu-Alaxa. Gonna put that straight into tax. Actually, that's probably a bad idea since we're not even taxing. I guess we could like repress mortals and then turn on the tax. That would be a good thing to do. Right, as for Hexoatl, time to build the walls here. Nice. That and Isabella. Where is she gonna go? We've really got to decide what we want to do with her. Because we're eventually going to be at war with the Blue Vipers, probably before we're at war with Khemri and the Wood Elves. So I think it's best if we just keep heading towards, like, the Blue Vipers. Okay. Now this army isn't like that scary. If it's just a bunch of skinwolves, like armored skinwolves, then we won't have too much trouble. Maybe it's our time to just attack him. That is their last settlement, this is their last army. Like, I can attack him this turn with Bernard, so if I get into range with Rudiger, then we should be able to make that attack, although he will probably retreat. Oh, he's not going to retreat. Okay. Well, let's banner up. We'll give the Banners of the Eternal Flame to my Blood Knights. Give the extra leadership to one of my Grave Guard with great weapons. And yeah, we will just jump on in. I thought he would retreat, but was he in? Maybe he was in March stance. Maybe he was in March stance. Regardless, this is good. And it means if we destroy this army, we will have pretty much destroyed Norsca. Because the biggest thing I was worried about was having to face this army and a garrison army with the two armies that we have. But if we can do both them separately, then that's really nice. We'll gamble for more wins. We will lose wins, which kind of sucks. I'm going to just group up my forces like so, kind of like we did before, just like a nice ball of skeletons. And we're going to start the battle. So they're going to wait for us, which allows me to bring all of these guys in, which is good. We'll just create another line in front. Oh yes, this is the army that has Vargolfs. This is going to be a pretty legit army, actually. Organize these Blood Knights. Wish I didn't have to drag them all separately, and I could just drag them all at once. Still waiting for them to move anyway, so it's not a big deal. Forgot my lords. Let's bring them over as well. Yeah, we got plenty of Blood Knights. The main thing here is just creating this big blob and having it press forwards into the middle. This Necromancer is so blooming slow. These corpse carts. Talk about falling asleep. These zombies. He needs skeletons, not zombies. That's ridiculous. Right. We'll just control group that and we'll start walking up. This should be relatively easy, he says. Wolfric is on his mammoth though, so that is going to hurt. The skin wolves, armored skin wolves, they are anti-large technically, so Blood Knights will suffer, but Blood Knights are also anti-large, so there we go. And I think your Blood Knights just in general are better. I think I'm gonna try and push for those skin wolves on the far flank here. Wolfric's going forwards on his own. And we got a 2v1 there, which is pretty good. Just keep smashing into these ones to kill them. That's great. I'm gonna need a couple Blood Knights to come in and help with Wolfric.
Blood Knights, with haste, swiftly. Order of the Blood Dragon, for blood keep. Order of the Blood Dragon, Blood Knights, night comes. Give them death.
Let's have these guys move forwards and engage the skin wolves. That is fine. He is literally just running through us. Zero fucks. Let's have these guys go help out with the Blood Knights here. Because the thing is with these sorts of engagements is it's like whoever has the numbers wins when you have like an abundance of units that have anti-large just against each other. It's like whoever has the better anti-large wins. And that generally comes down to numbers.
Time to feast. Vampire Lord.
Now I'm gonna have to invocate these guys. And I can also invocate these guys. I think I'm just in general, I'm going to have to like move my army over here to help out. Like meanwhile, trying to take down Wolfric. We're slowly but surely breaking down these units.
Swiftly, Vampire Lord. Swiftly. coast!
Go on, Wolfric, die for me. Do we have any like abilities we could use that would do a lot of damage? I guess we could do like a Gaze of Nagant.
Will wither!
Oh, that did a lot of damage. Wow. Way more than I expected. Okay. And that's victory. Tell you what, the invocations I'm going to be doing after this are going to be immense. Since I'm probably not going to catch up with Skinwolves. We'll just remove the group and get all of the units together. We knocked out Wolfric, which is the main thing. Need all the units to run together, especially the Blood Knights. We should probably tell the Blood Knights to do so first out of all of the units, because they're the ones that run the furthest away whilst I'm clicking other units. These invocations though, absolutely dirty. That's all of our wins, and that's the end of the battle regardless. Nice. So Wolfric got 202 kills. Some of those Skinwolves did do quite well, but I think our Blood Knights just got the better of them in general. We do have the unit ranks on them, that does help. Okay, let's just dominate the captives. And yeah, they must have been in march stance. Well, that's good. Happy with that. We can now head on to the Monolith of Catan.
No, I am a king.
And I can also put this guy into march and just carry on. We'll be able to take that next turn. Continue with Guile and Glamour.
My bloodline calls.
What's the Monolith of Catam's garrison like? It's actually pretty strong.
What?
Probably going to have to do another battle like that. Right, Rudiger, let's finish Darkling Skies just to help out with the attrition a little bit. There's a good chance that I'll just end up sending Rudiger back to Varg camp, because the Monolith of Catan isn't going to be terribly difficult to take. Anyway, at the Broken Lands, sorry, let's go with the tax rate, since we've already got the public order low enough it's going to cause a rebellion. Really no point in trying to prevent that with like turning off the tax, for example. And we should actually look and see if there's any places where we can now turn on the tax. For example, at Kothig. And maybe the Mountains of Naglfari, maybe not quite yet. Unicorn Cake, Griffin Gate, doesn't matter. Skaven Blight, doesn't really matter. It's turned on anyway. Which settlement is making us the most? Eastern Sylvania is making 6,440 a turn. That is nuts. And we don't even have the gibbets there, like upgraded. Let's upgrade the gibbets here, because I feel like that will make us like way more. I guess there is a Balefire gold smeltery here. And there's both the Necromancer's Tower and the Vampire Keep. So, you know, that is a lot of income. Old Dwarf's also making a lot of income. And I guess that does make sense. Right, 8,000 left to spend. Let's just have a look at what Ewald's doing. Ah yes, is he in range? No, he's not. But we'll stay in normal stance and we'll attack him next turn. As for Bathilda, Should we just block the army? Yeah, let's try to do that. Didn't work. Worth a try. Stops her from running away. Let's just upgrade Scathe and Bite. Okay. And over at Iron Rock. Let's get the gibbet. Actually, let's just make sure that's upgrading first. Cool. That's all our money spent. Be sure we know where that rebellion is. So don't have to worry. Let's move on to the next turn. So the Wood Elves are going to go back to the Ziggurat of Dawn, which is fine by me. I am very surprised that they have come so far with me. And Hellebron's going to do a runner. So blocking the army there would have been good. Let's just hope that we don't get attacked at the Shrine of Cain. Okay, he's not going to. He's probably busy building a bunch of like towers and stuff so that he can get all of his infantry onto the walls. This is a great thing about having walls in general. Because even though the army probably could take this element, it's not going to. So defeat the following Lord in battle, and that's going to give us +5 leadership in all armies. Oh, how big is this actually? Hopefully that's not a very decent Chaos Rebellion.
My bloodline calls.
Since we're starting to build the walls here, and Hellebron has moved back, I'm tempted to move round. I think as soon as we leave, she's going to come back. And this won't be walls, this will just be a garrison upgrade.
What is your will?
Well, Milland cannot reach the Shrine of Cain, or can he? Will he be in range to reinforce if I sallied forth?
I refuse.
Maybe? I'm trying to look at the garrison, sorry guys. It's a pretty big garrison. The thing is, I don't want to move here and then not be in range to reinforce. Like, that would suck.
Vlad von Carstein.
One thing we got to do anyway is start heading back towards this rebellion with Vlad, so we'll do that. I'll continue to upgrade the Witch House at Karonkar. Let's go up to Norska and do this stuff. We need to take the Monolith of Katam. So I think this is similar to a battle we did previously. They don't have Fimir warriors, they just have Norscan trolls.
Seas of blood.
Let's just have Rudiger come and reinforce, just so that we can be sure that we do take it.
All die.
There we go. We'll fight it on the battle map. Norska's nearly dead. Oh, about time. Holy moly. What a thorn in my side they have been since the... Well, not quite the start of the campaign, but from like midway through the early game. Oh. I'm going to have to do it all again with Chaos at some point. Right, let's start the deployment. We did get 23 winds of magic, which is good. Like that a lot. I'm not going to spend too much time sorting out my army this time around. Just because this is pretty overkill. Oh, are they really coming towards me with a Roar of the Horsemen? They did this before. Let's just surround them.
Swiftly! Night has fallen! Battle calls! Warhammer! With haste! Blood Knight! With haste! Time to feast!
Okay, good. Smash them. Thank you very much. Let's have these guys come over and join us. We've actually routed them. Wow, okay. Probably not going to remain routed for long, yeah. We'll just let them catch up and then we'll just probably do a group attack order forwards, or at least just walk into them. Charge bonus isn't really all that important. The only thing that really matters in any of these battles is just that the Blood Knights are microed properly. Okay. Have the Blood Knights come forwards. It looks like all of those units have actually engaged. And they've left their mammoth off to the side for now.
Life ends.
I'm going to have these two go in and charge the Norse controls. These ones can hit the ice trolls. Get an invocation going on that right side. Okay, let's hit this mammoth. I'll try and surround it. And we're already doing loads of damage. I mean, we do completely overwhelm them. But I think most of this is terror due to the Mortis engine.
Darkness comes.
What an anticlimactic end to Norska. I mean, it's kind of cool that we've got all of these units hanging about. There are men trying to run away. We got the zombies coming through. Let's get an invocation down onto these Blood Knights. Meanwhile, all these lot can just crush those Marauder Spearmen. That is absolutely fine by me. And all these lot, they can all come over to the right.
Blood Knights for Blood King. Strike
Surely this is victory soon. They're all just running away. We've got the Blood Knights just charging them down. There's like so many Blood Knights.
Give them death.
This was not meant to be!
Empire Lord. Blood Knights.
And we'll just go to the next unit after unit, just trample them down.
Blood magic.
Oh, those guys are running away. That's good.
Swiftly.
Let's just have one of the
Water of Quail.
Blood Knights continue to chase them. Although that should be it.
We must have blood. Blood Knights.
And just speed it up and ungroup them. Tell them all to target the same champ or same target. Maybe we can potentially get ourselves a nice invocation. Not sure if much really needs healing up, to be honest. That'll do. Say goodbye to Norska. The decisive victory, we'll occupy that since we own the other settlement. But that's it. Faction destroyed. Norska. Oh boy. That's been a hell of a long time coming. It really has. We're going to go for the Balefire Brazier. We'll get the Obsidian later on, because getting the Vampiric Corruption is way more important. We're going to march back with Rudiger towards Varg Camp. Let's go towards the Naglfari Plain, because I want to now go and recolonize Eyetooth Mountains, like basically all of the land up here at Norska. That's the next plan basically for these armies. So Bernard will move out of the Monolith of Katam and head towards Serpent Jetty. And since we won't have to attack it and take it, we shouldn't have to deal with like massive public order issues. And since we're now getting these like Balefire Hearths upgraded and stuff, the adjacent Vampiric Corruption will definitely help us out. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So what we're going to have to do next time around in the next episode is decide whether or not I'm going to march Milland to the Shrine of Cain. It's very difficult to tell if that will be in range to reinforce. If it is, great. If it's not, then that's going to suck. We'll see. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.